Hi guys, it's Jenny. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have a DIY type of video. So we are changing our garage floors. We decided to do the epoxy floors. We bought the kit from Lowe's. We bought a kit that is for a 2-car garage. So I will insert the clip right now of us unboxing it. Okay, so we bought this garage floor coating kit. It's an epoxy kit. We got it for a 2.5-car garage, and we did get the drive on in one day. So it's a fast drying kit. It was $240 at Lowe's, and we got the color dark gray high gloss. So it has black and gray and white speckles. So make sure you look at the color of the speckles, because there was another gray one, but it came with blue speckles. So make sure you look at that. It says 3-step application. So you would first prepare your surface, which we don't have to do because our floors are new. And then you just mix the bag of the paint, and you just start applying it and sprinkling the chips on top, and it should dry in 24 hours. So we're gonna open it now. So this is the paint mixture. And it does come with rollers. So you do have to buy the frame, the roller frame, and like a extender pole. And then these, oh, this is, wait, I'm confused. Oh, okay. So it comes with 2 of the paint. This is a concrete etch. These are the chips. It comes with 2 bags. So it does double up everything because we got the 2-car garage one. So they also do have 1-car garage kits in case you want to do just half of your garage, but we decided to do the whole garage. So these are the supplies we bought. This is the extender. And this is the frame, just so it's easier to paint the floors and you don't have to crouch down too much. This was all very inexpensive. The wood extender was like $4 and the frame was maybe like $2. We also got a 3-inch brush, and this is to do all the edges first. And then we just got like a cheap tray to put the paint in. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It also depends if you need to clean your garage, then you would need to buy like a degreaser and like a concrete patch and repair if there's any holes you need to patch up first. And a brush, like a broom brush. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. First thing we had to do was sweep the garage and make sure that there was no trash. And then we mixed the etching powder into 2 gallons of water. So once you mix it all, you basically pour little by little onto the garage floors, and you use a bristle brush to scrub down all the floors. So basically what you're doing is getting rid of any dirt and opening up the pores of the concrete so that it will absorb the paint. So that is a major step, even if you do have brand new concrete garage floors like we do. That is still a very important step that you have to do, because new concrete floors are smooth. So when you paint them without applying the edge, it won't absorb the paint. So your paint will start chipping pretty soon. So that's why it's important to not skip that step. So you just do section by section and you brush it. Make sure you brush vigorously. And then as you do one section, you rinse it off and you squeegee it so that there's no little puddles. You make sure that you're squeegeeing all the water out. And then you do have to wait till your floors are completely dry. You can pass your fingers through the floor of the garage, and if there's white powder coming off on your fingers, then that means that you need to go back and scrub harder and rinse it again, because that means there's still some of the edge left over. So just make sure you're scrubbing really hard the first time. And so currently right now I will show you guys how it looks. It's starting to dry, so it kind of sucks that we can't really do much for now. So we just need to let the floor completely dry. And once it dries out, we can go ahead and start the paint process. Hi guys, it's the next day and I want to show you guys the results for our floors in the garage. So it has been around 12 hours now of it drying. We did end up finishing yesterday around 7 p.m. It does take a while to do. It took us, the actual painting took us maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours.
The whole process of it, like,
but the whole process, what makes the process long is that you have to wait for the floors to dry. And so I would recommend that you do this on a day where you have nothing else going on, so you can like do all the steps fast, because we had so many other things going on that we had to stop and come back to it later, so it took us all day. But I think the results look really good. There is minor areas where we could have done better, but I mean, we're not professionals, so it's to be expected. But let me show you guys the results. So overall, this is how they look. I think they look so good. Like, for this to be our first time doing it, it definitely looks a lot better. It gives a more elevated look to your garage. And especially if you want to work out in your garage, it gives off like gym floor vibes. So it definitely looks cool in here. So I do have a couple tips for you guys just to help you make it easier. I would recommend that you guys start really early in the morning, just so that if it takes a while for your floors to dry, you don't end up painting when it's starting to get dark. And then another tip would be to start with the edges. So you are gonna need a 3-inch brush to do all the edges first. So I definitely recommend you get 2 brushes if you have someone helping you, just because you guys can like do the edges quick and then start rolling the paint. So I definitely recommend you get more than 1 brush. And then when you are sprinkling the chips, make sure that you do little by little and that you throw them up so that they get dispersed more evenly. I mean, there's no correct way of doing it, but there is some areas where our chips kind of landed in the same spot, so it looks a little chunky. But I mean, it doesn't look bad because there is no correct way to do it. So if you guys have been thinking about doing this DIY, I definitely recommend it. And if you guys have any other questions for me, just leave them down in the comments and I will answer them for you guys. But I'll see you guys in the next video.